Boom, whap, zap. He was like a superhero on that run.
Alright, I'm gonna have a cigarette and smoke real quick. Gotta pack a bowl. Where the hell did my pipe go? Did it fall on the couch? Um, there it is. We can smoke together, sis. Cheers. Yeah, gonna do some on practice to learn a new play, shoot pass concept. Got silver for that practice. 4 out of 5 completed. Not bad. There's a Tampa Bay entry. I gotta see who it is. That's who I'm playing. On MLB, so that's good. He's a run stuffer. He's out for 1 week. Field general. Overall 92. That's good. That's good. I'm going up against Tom Brady. Gonna have a cigarette, and then halfway through I'll hit the play button. Because Brady's known for comebacks. And sometimes blowing right out the gate and going through the whole game and scoring. Comeback Brady and the GOAT.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Bucks and the Colts, just ahead on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's a preseason matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Flashes another juke, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And I know this is a quarterback who's looking forward to week 1. He's going to get a chance here, barring injury, to be their starter and to go into a season in the #1 spot for the first time in his career. But he's put the work in over his first 4 years in the league, and he feels like this is his time.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Back to throw here. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now we'll pause for the injured player.
Fuck, we got an injured teammate.
Taylor, who's shaken up. That certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Now we'll take a break and come back. More touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 34 yards. And the Colts put the night's first points on the board as they take the...
That's a great throw right there. And this is why this organization felt like they could sign him in the offseason and give him the keys to the offense. His decision-making has been top-notch.
That's Renton, our player.
When the season officially gets underway.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll look to throw now on first down. Here's Fuller with a catch. And they're going to be set up down around the 15.
They're hitting my guys hard, man.
Right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
No!
Yeah.
Shit.
Comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2. Both.
Are you still on?
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive
can't you hear me?
They've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there is no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Good work there on that completion. You know, once we made the move, Charles, from 4 preseason games down to 3, kind of tougher to know how to handle these games as a coaching staff. And they've decided they wanted at least some of their starters out there. They said probably for this entire first half. Do you agree with that?
Ordinarily, Brandon, I wouldn't, but I actually do, and here's why. When we went from 4 to 3 in terms of preseason games, we left a bigger gap between the 3rd game and the start of the regular season. So there's a lot of time for rust to build up, right? It's bad habits to form. I want these guys to play as much as possible in preseason and be ready to go when the season begins. So, yes, I'm all in favor of them getting some extra work here.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They're unable to connect.
Pass interference.
And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Will Fuller, 30 yards.
Capitalized on the stop that the defense did.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Their quarterback
Stop them
in this
again.
offense, heading back out to the field. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They go play action here on first down. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense.
Now here's the
stop him, thank God.
Ready to lead this. Good. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're the But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's closing in on 300 yards passing already in this first half as he'll take over here on first down. Back to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That was accuracy at its finest.
That's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and they'll set up to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Fuller. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Will Fuller ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are in for 6. In the 2nd quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 5. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Hines. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all gets going. The defending champs, LA Rams, hosting the team that many think could win the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I will be there, and then we got some great matchups on that Sunday as well. Kansas City and Arizona, Raiders and the Chargers, and on Sunday night, Tom Brady, yeah, he's back, and his Bucs are heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3.
Where was the fucking coverage?
Joe Tryon Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DB, so a dime set here on 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Good clean play, no flags.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Looking to throw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. They'll look to throw here. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to burn down.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business.
Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Will Fuller from 3 yards out. And the Colts are in for 6.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
Here again comes the captain of this offense.
Hopefully we got him here.
There now. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdowns. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Taylor, complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. A little juke, able to slither by, and he'll get this.
Nice power running, buddy.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting unit's still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, 74 yards. And the Colts are in for 6. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
$74-yard touchdown pass. I passed. Christopher Campbell.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll look to throw now on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. As they get him down well short of the line to gain. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable.
hold. Oh, he caught that on the pop. I'm retrying that. No, I still got silver, so it's okay. So I suck at that play.
Oh, boy. You see that?
Of course I did. I was one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you. I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach.
We'll go grab some coffee. Hi, Macy. How are you, baby? Hold on, I gotta pet Macy. Yeah, how are you? Did you sleep good? What? What? You don't want to be petted now? Okay. I'll leave you alone. You just want to chill? You can chill. Go play with your toys if you want. They're over there. I moved your favorite toy so it wasn't against the couch.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC South rivals. It's the Colts and the Texans. Next on Madden NFL 23.
The Colts set to take over, and last year's starter, Carson Wentz, of course, he's in Washington now. So enter this man in his 5th season in the National Football League.
And this...
Hold on, I gotta check. I had to run with the ball as quarterback. Passing. Okay.
It was looking to make a move at the quarterback position. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to wind up being a move that excites the fan base, though, because you're bringing in a guy who's been around a few years, but never really had any great deal of success where you say, here, take over the offense, and everyone loves it. It's a big risk, but they believe in their guy, and they're willing to give him a chance.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball game.
They're getting fouled off, but now they're looking at third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Taylor. Down inside the 40.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years. But after he's been in at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, thrown another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone.
He scored, Macy. They knew I was passing.
Jonathan Taylor, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener.
He wanted it. Oh, they're going to call him out of bounds.
Heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Damn it, they
Second drive
scored.
coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not
I don't know how he caught that.
When you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate. All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass, and his first one as the acknowledged starter.
Oh, that almost got picked.
The patience he had waiting around for his spot. Now he's taking that opportunity, throwing his first touchdown pass of the season, and he hopes that's the first of many, many more.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen he has a flair for the big moment. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them. Can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now as a starter.
He sure did, because he went on and on about how Derek Carr is the definition of a true professional, and how despite year in and year out noise surrounding Derek Carr about whether he was a Super Bowl caliber starting quarterback or not, Carr never wavered, showed up at work, tried to unite the team, make everyone better, make himself better. And he's only going to be that same kind of presence now that he's a QB1.
Back to throw again. And he'll find Pittman. Touchdown! Michael Pittman, 34 yards. And the Colts are in for 6.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager, the head coach, they all believed in this guy going into the offseason and said to him, this is your time, this is your chance, and many more throws like that, and they'll all be walking around with big grins for the rest of the season.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown touchdown passes. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. He told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell.
Touchdown!
And the Colts are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled at the 2-yard line.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time in his career. And he's determined not to let this opportunity get away from him.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are in for 6. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've got the... They'll look to throw here on first down. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Close game still, close game.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been sensational so far. Already up over. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We begin week 1 up in our nation's capital, or just outside it to be more accurate, Jacksonville in town to take on Washington. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns looking to get off to a hot start, and a road win would help them do just that. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Colts in that first half. And it was important for them to get the season off on the right foot, and they've done just that, thanks to a very solid outing by their passing offense thus far. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And they work this.
That was a beautiful spin catch in the air, man.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
I can't hear on my face now.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. First and 10, Taylor now. Oh, what a move. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tab.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Oh, that's a big-time decision right there to tuck it and go, and he finds his way into the end zone and into preseason. As general manager, why do you believe in this guy? And he talked all about his arm and decision-making. Well, we certainly saw the decision-making there. Maybe an extra dimension that they didn't count on.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And I'm just wondering how many yards is he going to throw for him?
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open. open receiver complete. And the Colts are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are in for 6. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They have to like the position that they are in. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Taylor down inside the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead 2nd down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And it's caught. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And you know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahue's offensive staff this spring, and he's been a big advocate of getting the tight. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. Indy set to go on offense once more. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Fuller. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Now, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Back to throw again. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Indianapolis, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Houston, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
Gotta give me some more food. Here you go, Macy. Give her some fresh water too. She's got some, but alright, I'm back. What you doing, Macy? Huh? What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Come here. Yeah, what you doing? Yeah. I gave you some fresh food. Last of the guys are headed home from the team dinner now. All heads accounted for and 0 external injuries. The bring your own dip theme may cause future problems though. Ha ha ha. Much appreciated, Chris. And hey, quick question, what sparked putting this together? I wanted to give back to the team. They've treated me like family so far, so it felt right to do the same. Well, I guarantee it does not go unnoticed. Players and staff alike are grateful for spirit you've shown on and off the field. Thanks again for the update. Keep doing what you do. That was my personal director. The company's. Gonna watch one more game?
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts leader at quarterback. Still in awe of his last game, passing Norm Van Brocklyn's 1951 mark of 554 passing yards. It's the Colts and the Jaguars, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State at TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off a loss loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get the 2-0 on the road.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out, Charles, the man who got the victory in the season opener. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And there's a first down catch for Paris Campbell. What a welcome sign for Colts fans who've been waiting for this guy's eventual breakout. Came into the league as a second rounder in 2019 with almost 4.2 speed. Injuries, they've limited him to 15 games in 3 seasons, but the Colts still believe there's a star burner in there if he can stay out there for 17 games.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back to throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 28 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they can win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
2nd and 6. Looking left side, and it's complete.
That was pass interference, probably.
Paris Campbell, 33 yards. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
The penalty is declined.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a... There, he makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley-Cox there to make the grab. And the Colts are in for 6. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of stuff.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He already with a couple of touchdowns. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 66 yards. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this 1st half. 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They overload him that time on a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Now a play fake here on first down. Catch made here by Campbell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's got some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are pouring it on. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now he threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On play action, they'll throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Shifts free at the 15. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On second down, it's Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll look to throw here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Oh, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor as time expires in the first half. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So here are the Colts to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Powering forward. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll try the left side with Taylor. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches.
Oh my God, was that luck?
The night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, I know the bounces are supposed to equal out over the course of a game, but not so far in this one.
Now this afternoon, the bounces are theirs. The scoreboard also there.
Totally reflects it. They've got a big advantage.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
On the handoff, Taylor. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense could go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for them.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. How about that, their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have taken a 6-touchdown lead. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight.
Let's go now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman.
I barely got that off.
The game and 5th on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
$85-yard touchdown pass.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And the yardage just continues to pile up. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Rolling to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. A give for Taylor running right side. Good footwork at the 30. And he works free. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Back to throw now on first down. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his...
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Colts get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger, and Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves?
And the Colts coming out now. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Back to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
As this complete to Woods. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw here. He'll get this one to Pittman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the right side, this is Taylor. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a give to Taylor. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 105 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just...
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mo Cox with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Colts are on their way to a 2-0 start. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells me.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Ali Cox. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And that's caught by the tight end, Granson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confident offense with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quickly into the hands of Fuller. And one more time. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Parker, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Colts, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
When I say swoosh, you say Nike? And I just had a chat with one of their reps about everyone's favorite athlete. Oh, damn. Are you still watching, Bonnie?
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts leader at quarterback. Terrific doesn't cover his last game. He was simply perfect throwing it around. It's the Colts and the Chiefs, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts.
Hi, Macy.
Brandon Gott alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Colts in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-one.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they're led out by their new quarterback for 2022, and he's got them off to a fast start, CD, at 2-0 to begin the new year.
And Brandon, don't pinch him because it's been a dream start, exactly what you're hoping for when you bring in a new quarterback. Now you've got buy-in from your teammates, you got buy-in from the fans, and there's no reason to think that he can't keep it going.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Room here to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll drop to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
That was amazing footing.
Stop just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, definitely getting around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
From the gun, it's Taylor. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down. The Colts at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
There you go.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Fuller's 2021 season never really got started, appearing in only 2 games and making just 4 catches. He's hitting reset for his 7th NFL season and trying to build on his career best stats from 2020. That'll be a 1st down for the former first-rounder.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Connects with Fuller on the crossing pattern. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards the gain for number 18. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Out to his left. He spins through. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a couple of inches.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts
he scored again, Macy. Hopefully they don't score.
That's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Colts are in for 6. Some good games coming up here in week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now back to throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Back to throw here. There's a nice move, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are in for 6. These 2 teams in this 1st half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean 1st. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the 1st half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. But they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. On the ground with a tight end. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they finally break through on 3rd and goal? Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Getting some coffee and then I gotta pee. Gotta unplug it.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. They're going to look to throw. It's his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. On the move to his left. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll set up a throw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
How'd he catch that?
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And it's the Texans who've got the lead in the second quarter. Kareem Hunt, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've gone to the half in that one with the visiting Saints out on top. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that one to the visiting Las Vegas Raiders. It's the newest Raider, Devontae Adams, with a touchdown catch. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for KC. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these 2 teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It's a gain of 34.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Spins by. Nothing can stop him. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special play.
94 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. Wow, out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Uses the stiff arm. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Looking to throw. Steps away.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
A solid stiff arm. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. Back to throw. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Second and 10 now from the 27. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself.
Touchdown, Colts! Will Fuller, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts have moved out in front.
Gave me good luck, Macy.
Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle
Gave
of the
me good luck.
and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. They go play action here on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 65 yards. And the Colts
I just tried to shut off the light.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter. Good second. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards for number 11.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181.
Touchdown! Jelani Woods with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
I think I might level up after this game.
Getting ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward?
So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well. They'll drop to throw. He sees Fuller on the out route, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I'll tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown?
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, my goodness, how about this start to a season? I mean, it doesn't get much better. 2 touchdowns, remember, last week in the opener. 3 more here. This is some kind of pace to put yourself on.
Are we going to go ahead and look ahead and say 4 next week? Is that too much to ask for? That's what he's dreaming about right now. That's what his team's thinking about. But, boy, what a start for him.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 134 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Taylor. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Granson, his tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Fred Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. First and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now back to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles. Looks like he'll throw here. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Charles, not only the blowout in this one, but they break the Washington football team's record for most points in a game, which was set all the way back in 1966. Just an incredible performance.
But Brandon, we never go into a game expecting to see a record broken that had lasted for over half a century. But I'm going to give you a quick backstory. That previous record, the Washington team, their star on the team had been traded from the team that they were playing that day. and he was still upset about it, mad at the coach. And late in the game, he told his own team, let's kick a field goal and add some points to it, just because he was still angry for being traded.
So for Indianapolis, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
Hey man, how's it going? I slept a little bit, but I woke up pretty damn high. Can you hear me? Let's see what the league said last week about my last game I played before I went to bed. Colts over Chiefs at home, Frank Reach. We played with lots of swagger today, and I love to see that. Let's see if that carries forward for us. Air show between Serpico and Mahomes. The past game was on display as the Colts threw for 799 in a win. Despite the loss, the Chiefs threw for a respectable 538. Michael Pittman, which is one of my receivers, Jr., embarrassed the Chiefs secondary to the tune of 192 receiving yards in the Colts' victory. I gave up on the Bears. Their overall's too fucking low. No wonder they need a defense. They don't fucking earn offense. They need a better playbook. Okay, now one of my key tight ends got injured, so I gotta see what happened to him. Oh, he must have just had a sprain or something. Or a strained muscle. Which one do you think I should do? Take time out to sit down with a rookie who's asked for some guidance, help them study the playbook, and spend extra time breaking down film? That gives me show leadership and plus 100 team XP. And then community outreach. You always manage to find the time for the outreach opportunities Andy's been handing you, and the work doesn't go unnoticed. Check in with her for the latest. Do you want to see Andy again?